All right, thank you, Eric. Well, this morning it is Veterans Day, and we are learning about one local veteran's amazing story. Captain John Aaron's service spans 4 different wars, and his story was so amazing that local author Charlie Valera wanted to write a book about him. It's called The Military Mustang. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in. This guy has an amazing story. So you're a captain now, but your story started off so differently. You were telling me someone told you early on when you wanted to be one of the Navy SEALs. They said, never going to happen for you.
Right.
Tell me about that.
All right, when I showed up for the Navy SEALs, I was 39 years old. And the Navy knew that I could be a SEAL easy because they watched me do push-ups. And I was doing at that time 460 push-ups, but the SEALs never knew that.
A day?
One time.
Oh, one time.
460. Whew. So when I went to the Navy SEALs, they said, you won't last a week. And I said, I'm an Army Ranger. You'll have to throw me out because I won't quit. And so what happened is they proceeded to do me in, but they never knew how many push-ups I could do. So the big guy that they sicked on me, they're supposed to call it half drowning, and then the men quit. Mm-hmm. And so he tried to do that with me, but I could hold my breath longer than he could. So being little like I am, they just couldn't ever picture me as a SEAL. So they just kept harassing me, and I just kept on going. And then at the very end, the big guy dropped down and did 260 push-ups, and I dropped down and did 460.
You go.
And that was so, now they're looking at me like, this guy is strange.
I love this. And who is this good-looking gentleman behind me? If you look at the camera straight ahead, I believe that's a picture of you when you were younger, isn't that?
Oh, my goodness, yeah. That's when I'm about 16.
16, okay. And you went into the Merchant Marines as well?
17.
Okay, wow.
I tried to get in the Marines. And when I showed up there at the Marines, he took one look at me and he says, something to me trying to get me to quit or something about it. But they called my mother. I was 15.
But John, so what did you do to go in there with the shoe polish?
Oh, I put a mustache with shoe polish.
So you looked older?
Yeah, and I had high heels on my shoe.
That's
and
awesome.
I'm walking like this, you know.
Determined man. And Charlie, so you found his story so amazing. You wrote a book about it. What would you say to people at home? I mean, I've just been with you guys for a few minutes and gotten bits and pieces about polar bears chasing him in the water of the Arctic and snipers trying to take the polar bears out. So why write a book about him?
Well, his service is so unusual because he's served through 4 wars in 3 totally different branches. I found that to be very intriguing and a story worth telling, worth sharing. You know, it's very difficult to find stories that are different outside of the ordinary.
Sure.
We all know a lot of veterans, and God bless them all. But John's was a little, not a little, a lot of it different. Yeah. The branches are so different, the wars, the people. And one of the greatest things that I've learned about him is that he's always thanking somebody else. Yeah. You know, typical of his generation, very humble, and always saying, you know, it's because of this person or that person. So I was drawn to the stories. Absolutely. I really was.
Well, today is our day, obviously, to thank you. It's Veterans Day. I asked him, he's 92 years young, so I said, what is your secret? Because you look fabulous, and you still do how many push-ups every morning?
130.
130. I don't even know if I could do 2, but either way, thank you so much. If you're interested in the book, where can we get more information?
You can get it on Amazon. You can get it through my website, charlievalera.com, or major booksellers.
Awesome. Thank you so much.